once there was a king, one of the disciples of Buddha, he went to China. And when he was in China, of course, he was well known, Bodhidharma. So when he was there, all the people were visiting him. The emperor also went to visit him. And the emperor said, look, he's such a great soul, we should have his blessing and all these things. So when he went there, he said, I must ask him for something. I have one problem. My mind is so negative. And I can't control it. I get angry very quickly. I become negative so quickly. What should I do? So that sadhu said to him, listen, emperor. Tomorrow come and see me. And when you come to see me, bring your mind with you. Okay. So he went back to his palace and he was thinking, how will I bring my mind? My mind is always with me. No? Where's your mind? Always with you. So he was thinking, maybe whatever he's saying is nonsense. It don't make any sense, no? Whatever he's trying to maybe he's not a real one. But deep inside of him, there was another feeling. The mind was saying one thing, the heart was telling another thing. There must be something there. What is bringing something, pulling me towards him? So he went to the early morning. He was the first one in front of the gate of the ashram, waiting. So they saw the emperor there, they opened the door. When they opened the door, he said, you have come very early. Yes, I could not sleep. I tried to sleep, I turned this way, that way, I can't sleep. So why? He said, your question, you told me to bring my mind. But this is a bit nonsense. Wherever I go, my mind is with me. My mind is inside of me. And said, okay, fine. That is one thing you have determined, but your mind is inside of you. But so where is that mind now? You have determined, but it is inside. So let's look for it. And he said, look, my danda. No? All the sadhu have a danda, a big stick with them. He said, okay, when you find the mind, tell me, I will drag it out with that stick. So you just tell me where it is, I will bring it out. So the emperor sat down and tried to look, where is the mind? Where is the mind? He did a journey inside, looking for the mind. Then the sadhu asked him, have you seen the mind? He said, no, not yet. So keep looking. So he keep looking, searching for the mind. But then he come to the point of realizing that the mind is also an activity. Like all the senses. Bhagavan said, yesterday I was telling you, in the Gita he said, the 5 elements and the mind, the intellect and the ego is all his external creation, the external thing. So what he saw, the mind is also just an activity like the senses. But how much power we give to that mind, how much we enslave ourselves to that mind, that is something that we have to stop thinking. So he stopped observing that mind. How is that activity of that mind? How is that mind working? So due to that absorption, not into the game of the mind, but into the self, that peace inside of him. that bliss awake. He could feel a certain joy which awake inside of him, which he had never felt before. You see, when your mind is active, you perceive a joy which is limited, a happiness which is limited. But yet, you long for an unlimited happiness from a limited mind. No? So you're utilizing something which is limited to find something which is unlimited. It doesn't work. So that joy awake inside of him. When he came out, he was shining, he was blissful. You know? He was radiant.